All right. Thank you very much. So yeah, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rowena Alcoba. I'm currently a professor at the National University Philippines. And prior to that, I worked in higher education institutions in Thailand for 20 years. And today, I'm going to present a paper entitled Examining HEI Internationalization from the Perspectives of Overseas and Home Students in Thailand. So, in the past decades, Asian students have been flocking to the Western countries such as North America and Europe to study. But in recent years, with the initiative of Asian integration, there has been evident rise in intra-regional student mobility in Asia. And Thailand has become one of the emerging destinations for Asian international students. So Thailand universities are now teaming with overseas students from the region and different parts of the world, as well as with local students who now consist majority of the population. These home students enroll in the international programs to improve their English language skills and to immerse in the international learning environment. So it would be interesting to know the dynamics of this diverse student population. Imagine a foreign student who has left his home country to study abroad, specifically to experience a new culture and educational environment. Now, also imagine a domestic student who chose to enroll in an international program in a local university. How is it like for these students? How do their experience of international education shape their perspective, satisfaction, and learning performance? So this study aimed to fill the gap in literature by comparing the perceptions and behavior of domestic students with their foreign counterparts with regards to the internationalization efforts of their home institution. The paper examined the relationship between students' perceived internationalization, satisfaction, and performance, and compared the results of the two student groups. So it attempts to answer the following questions. One, how does the effect of perception on satisfaction differ between overseas and home students? Two, how does the effect of satisfaction on performance differ between overseas and home students? And three, how does satisfaction mediate the effect of perceived internationalization on satisfaction and performance? So this conceptual framework shows the relationship between the three variables. According to literature, although a strong perception of internationalization can benefit both home and overseas students, the effect on their satisfaction may vary. Home students seek opportunities to interact and gain exposure to a diverse student body, develop a global mindset, and enhance their own education through exposure to different teaching styles. Beyond this, however, the overseas students may have more expectations for an international experience. When they leave their home country to study, foreign students bring with them a higher level of expectation of the host university, according to Delange et al. In 2018, such as access to quality education and opportunities that may not be available in their home country. They also expect programs and opportunities for interaction with the local community and global communities. So, unlike the domestic students, overseas students are far from their own country and family, and a lack of integration, both academic and social, can lead to a feeling of dissatisfaction and isolation. The study used quantitative method with the whole student population of the International College in a university in Thailand as research participants. A self-administered survey was conducted using a 38-item questionnaire on a 5-item Likert scale. Considering the multilingual and multicultural composition of the respondents, the questionnaire was written in Thai, English, and Chinese translations. It was presented and pre-tested and revised accordingly to ensure clarity and ease of use. So data collection was conducted using Google survey platform as well as paper-based. The students voluntarily signed consent to participate in the study. And data were analyzed using descriptive statistics and inferential statistics such as mean correlation and regression analysis. And out of 811 total population, 748 valid respondents were collected from the survey, or a response rate of 92%. So the 748 respondents were classified into two groups: foreign students, which comprise 17%, and home students, 83%. The most number of foreign students were Chinese at 45%, followed by Myanmar. The majority age is 20 to 22 years old for both international and domestic groups. There are more female Thai students and almost the same number of male and female for international students. Most foreign students were enrolled in the program English for International Communication, while most home students were studying business Chinese. 34% of foreign students were in their fourth year level, while 39% home students were in second year. As to the findings of the study, it shows that the academic, social, and organizational efforts for internationalization were perceived at different levels by the two groups of students. As the table shows, the composite means for both groups range from 3.08 to 3.86 on all variables, which is lower than the agreeable score of 4. This suggests that both foreign and home students did not perceive well the internationalization efforts of the host institution. Results also indicated that the year level makes significant difference on the perception of internationalization of home students in all three dimensions: academic, social, and organizational. And this suggests that as locals advance in their studies to higher level, they can be more acclimatized and adjusted to their physical, academic, and social environment, which can help improve how they perceive their post institution. Results showed that foreign students' perception has medium positive correlation with satisfaction on all dimensions. This suggests that satisfaction increases when they think well of the academic, social, and organizational aspects of their host institution. On the other hand, the home students' response also indicated a significant relationship between the two variables, although the relationship is weak. Now, comparing the values of R coefficient of foreign and home students, the probability value uh, implies that how participation affects satisfaction does not really differ between them. Therefore, nullifying hypothesis 1. On the effect of satisfaction on performance, findings indicated that foreign students' satisfaction has significant but weak negative correlation. This suggests that even when satisfaction is low, performance level may still be high. For home students, the relationship between satisfaction and performance is not at all significant. And the values of R coefficient supports hypothesis 2 and implies that how satisfaction affects performance differs between foreign and home students. On the mediation effect of satisfaction on the two variables, for overseas students, satisfaction partially mediates the relationship between perceived internationalization and performance. For home students, the indirect effect is significant. In other words, perception's effect on performance is entirely channeled through satisfaction. Now, these results show that for both foreign and home students, satisfaction is a mediating variable, although the extent of mediation differs. The research results led to the following conclusions. The satisfaction of both overseas and home students can be influenced by their perception of the internationalization efforts of the host institution. The difference between the two lies only on the extent of the effect. For international students who have higher stakes with studying abroad, their participation perception on the availability of resources and support can heavily influence their satisfaction more than their local counterpart. And for foreign students also, the partial mediation of satisfaction suggests that there may be other factors that could be influencing the relationship between perception and performance, such as their character and attitude. So, in view of the results presented, the following recommendations are submitted for consideration by HEI administrators. First, it is recommended that HEIs address the needs of the overseas students without neglecting the needs of local students. It is also recommended that they attend to the perceived academic, social, and organizational support that are important to each group. Another one is to implement a holistic approach in improving the institution's internationalization to cover the academic, social, and organizational dimensions. And lastly, it is recommended that HEIs create platforms and opportunities that will encourage social and academic interaction between domestic and foreign students in particular and the larger academic community in general. And of course, there are limitations to the study. The study used self-report survey measures among the respondents, which could result to common method bias and could have affected the validity of the results. For future research, a qualitative approach is suggested to examine the individual characteristics that could influence their behavior towards internationalization. And that completes my presentation. Thank you for your attention.